Going for it all into the end zone. Alshon Jeffrey for the touchdown.
This is like one of the coolest moments ever.
Trey Burton who throws caught. Foles.
I can't drop the Philly special.
Touchdown.
Hey, this is Nick Foles. I'm about to look at the greatest plays in the greatest game in Eagles history.
And into the end zone. Zach Ertz.
This is Eagles Reacts, Super Bowl 52.
And for the Philadelphia Eagles, the long drought is over. Finally.
The Eagles' status as underdogs is amplified tonight as second-year head coach Doug Peterson and his backup quarterback Nick Foles make their Super Bowl debuts against Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
I remember going to the game just focusing on who we were as a team, just the things we had to do to execute each and every play. And I was also reminded Tom's not playing defense, he's playing offense. So the great thing about football is trust. You have to trust your teammates to do their job as well as you do your job.
Please welcome the NFC champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
What a story for Nick Foles. What an odyssey. During the postseason, he has been tremendous.
We're wearing midnight green because New England always wins in white. They got to choose white, and what they didn't know is we love wearing the midnight green.
Ertz repositions and sets up in the slot to the right. They go right to the air, and the pass is caught.
I know as a team we felt confident, and I know once that first snap happened and I reset and hit Nelson, even for like a 3-4 yard gain, I felt comfortable and I was ready to roll. 3rd and 12. This was awesome.
Foles deep in the pocket, fires downfield, and that is hauled in at the 38-yard line.
This was such a huge catch. 3rd down and long in the Super Bowl. Huge completion, keep the chains going early in the game, first drive. You just want points in that first drive. That's the goal. Drive down the field, you want a touchdown, but you want points.
The old saying, bend not break, and they've been great in the
2nd and
red
4.
zone.
One of my favorite plays because you're just sort of like looking downfield real quick and then sort of getting out to your running back, O-line's getting out, getting some yardage.
First down and goal.
Obviously, we want to come away with a touchdown on the first drive, but one of the best kickers in the league kicking a chip shot field goal right here with Jake Elliott.
5-yard attempt is good.
We felt like we could go into any game and win any way as long as we didn't beat ourselves.
Brady 5-2 in his 7 Super Bowls.
Nothing.
Got used to it by the 4th quarter, though.
Yeah.
Brady throws, and that'll be caught, and that is James White.
Dad used to always say, like, don't ever worry about like the score, don't ever worry about the clock, just give it everything you have each and every play and see what happens when the clock hits 0. I would watch New England, but I'd be thinking more about what we were doing, but I wasn't really worried about what they were doing because I trusted my teammates, I trusted the defense.
First down and 10, but Tom, none the worse for wear, throws, almost picked there.
Another good thing that the Patriots did that game and always do is they obviously have been known to game plan. Whether they have hidden cameras or not, I guess we'll never know. But we did take precautions going into the game. And a fun fact is when we did our pre-game walkthrough the day before in our Super Bowl pictures, instead of having 11 people on the field, we had 13 people on the field in random positions so we could run our plays, but no one could really know what was happening. We also shredded paper at our team hotel every time we had corrections.
Brady looks that way, then fires over the middle, broken up at the goal line. Jalen Mills intended for Gronkowski, and it's 4th down.
All right, vet kicker, 3-3, good ball game. Garrett Blount, so good. Such a fun teammate, such a great teammate, such a power back there. I mean, you give him the ball, and it's just so much fun to watch him.
Into Patriot territory.
The O-line is so special. I remember stepping in the huddle with them and just seeing them, and it just gives you confidence.
Offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles on that right side. Nice job by Wisniewski as well coming down. And for LeGarrette Blount, how much do you think he enjoyed that particular run?
The pride they took each and every day to get things right and didn't settle for anything less than perfection was truly amazing. But right here and there, you see LeGarrette just powering a run against his former team. I know he had a chip on his shoulder. He was ready to roll. Love LeGarrette. Love watching him do this.
Play action. Going for it all into the end zone, and it is caught. Alshon Jeffrey for the touchdown.
This is like one of the coolest moments ever. To my guy, Alshon. I just remember lining up under center, just feeling it, looking at Alshon, seeing the matchup. I never really cared who was on Alshon. I don't care who you are, if you double him or whatever, like that's my guy. I'm gonna just throw it to him and let him do his thing. I felt really good about the throw, and a lot of people make a lot of, they say a lot of great things about the throw, but the catch.
These Philadelphia Eagles have a way of playing above the rim.
There's so many plays in this Super Bowl that are so special, but throwing this to Alshon is one of my favorites.
Second quarter. and each quarterback has thrown for over 100 yards already.
This was an offensive explosion of a Super Bowl, but the defense came up with so many key plays in this game.
And the ball is handed off to Brandon Cooks, who tries to hurdle and can't.
My guy, Rodney McLeod. So Rodney and I were in St. Louis along with Chris Long. So that was a tough year for me as a football player. I even lost the heart of playing the game. And to go into Philadelphia and to have success that year and have guys like him be such a huge part of it was so much fun for me because of my past. And then to see this play on 3rd and 2 to stop the Patriots from scoring a touchdown and to keep the chains going. Huge play by Rodney, huge tackle, defense making plays.
Gostowski for a 26-yard field goal attempt, which is juggled, and then he hits the upright.
And I do remember this little butcher of the snap, the hold, the kicks. That was fun. I mean, I love seeing that.
26-yard field goal attempt, which is juggled, and then he hits the upright.
And at this point, we're up 9-3, but we're not comfortable. We got to score a lot more points.
Meanwhile, 3rd down and 5 here. And now you got to flip back here to Danny Amendola, who throws, and it's...
I remember being on the sidelines for this play, 3rd and 5.
So
every time it's 3rd down, I start warming up my arm. I knew we had the Philly special in our back pocket. And then when this happened, I remember thinking, like, I can't drop the Philly special. Yeah, this was a fun one. This play was like a quick game, like completion play, 2nd and 10, trying to get a completion to get it to like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. I mean, obviously you want a 1st down, but right here I got a matchup on Alshon. I want to take it on a safety, Patrick Chung. I'm not sure why Chung was covering Alshon looking back, but once again, going into the game, I didn't care who covered Alshon. I was still throwing the ball.
He already has one long touchdown, big play there.
Huge play, explosive plays are what help win games.
In the backfield.
Give it to LeGarrette behind the big O line.
Swings to the outside, inside the 10.
Touchdown.
To the end
I think
zone.
anytime in a game where you can like run the ball behind the big O line and have a huge running touchdown, that juices the O line more than anything. Like if I step back and throw a deep touchdown pass, like they love that. They're excited. But when they push back the defense, open up the lanes, and let the running back run through for a touchdown, that gets them jacked up. And you know if they're jacked up, good things are going to happen. And then obviously LeGarrette scoring a touchdown versus old team. I mean, that's pretty special in itself. Yeah, I remember we ran this 2-point conversion. Didn't work out. Probably could have got the ball more on his back shoulder, but game keeps going, 15-3. I mean, defense right here is 15-3. They're doing such a good job of holding them.
Pressure and the wobbly pass.
Putting pressure on. They look discombobulated.
That pass goes nowhere. So a lot of action, a lot of movement, nothing. 4th and 8.
A lot of green everywhere.
A 45-yard attempt. Gostowski.
It's amazing if you execute the snap and hold. Let the kicker do his thing. All right, 15-6, huge hold by the defense. I mean, that's what we need in this game. We need them kicking field goals, us scoring touchdowns.
Ajayi on an inside handoff. Look at him go.
Jay Ajayi, got him in the season.
Jay Ajayi.
Such a huge addition for us.
40-yard line.
Made so many huge plays for us. Remember right here, dropping back. I got my matchup with Alshon Jeffrey. Throw interception. It happens sometimes.
It is shuttled and intercepted by Harmon at the 3-yard line. Jeffrey couldn't handle it, and New England gets the takeaway.
Obviously, I don't want to do that, but I didn't feel it. It didn't change my mentality. You don't want to let that one play ruin the next. That one play happened, it's over, move on, let's keep playing.
White is the back on 2nd and 10.
The last film I watched of the Patriots was the Super Bowl the year before versus the Atlanta Falcons.
Pulls it in at the 25-yard line.
You have to play every single play one play at a time and not think about what they're doing, because at the end of the day, they showed the Falcons the year before what they're capable of. And I remember setting down the clicker at the hotel, leaning back and still in disbelief that the Falcons did not win that Super Bowl after watching the game. That actually helped my mentality, helped our team's mentality going to the Super Bowl. It's like, don't take these guys for granted. Even if you get up on them, like, don't think about it. Just keep playing, keep executing.
From the 1-yard line with 38 seconds.
Whoa, baby.
He's a gambler.
And they're good at 2-point conversions. They probably have a play they really like.
Obviously, the Philly special, a very special play in Eagles history and probably in Super Bowl history. Anytime we had trick plays, we wanted to rep them for weeks. We wanted to fine-tune them. So there was a lot of fine-tuning, a lot of acting that had to happen, a lot of code words with the lane, the shifts, the motions, the route, the getting Trey comfortable catching, getting me comfortable going out on the route, going over there to Doug. We had called timeout. I think the trust, I mean, that goes back to when he drafted me as a quarterback coach, when he worked me out at Westlake High School, through those years of being his player and then coming back and he's my head coach. Me running over there and asking for the Philly special, he has to trust me and he was a quarterback himself. And you can see a slight pause because there's a lot of headset stuff going on.
You want Philly food?
Yeah, let's do it.
Philly special.
I remember running back to the huddle just thinking, don't smile. Act serious, like act like nothing's happening. Don't like give away like your hand. Like this will work.
Here we go. This could decide the game.
But once again, when we ref this play and we scored in the Super Bowl, I didn't think it would become what it became. A very special moment in Super Bowl history and in Philadelphia history.
4th and goal. And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws, caught. Foles, touchdown. How do you figure?
I did not have a great celebration ready, so I think I just screamed, but I also didn't want to get too emotional because I play a lot better when I'm calm, cool, composed. So got excited for a moment, then ran back to the sidelines and had to get my composure because once again, the game kept going.
And it's Trey Burton who throws, caught. Foles, touchdown. Lost in the first half. Brady stepping up, avoids the pressure, throws, and this time it is caught by Gronkowski.
I mean, this is my former college teammate right there, Rob Gronkowski. I mean, obviously Rob was a big target, and we know he's going to make some plays. You could tell that they had a game plan to get Rob involved, get him the ball, get some momentum back.
Left on 3rd and 6. Brady firing in that direction, hits him, and Gronk gets it inside the 10.
Whenever like this is happening during the game and teams are marching, you're always just sitting on the sideline waiting your turn. This is why the mindset of going into the game, not worrying about the score, not worrying about the clock, we're just playing the game. None of us blinked, we just kept playing and we were ready to go, we were ready to get the ball back. This is where the offense sort of came out for both sides. This is why it was one of the most explosive offensive performances in Super Bowl history, if not the best, because Patriots are going, we're going, and we just know we got to score a lot of points.
The line does a good job to pass into the end zone, and it is Corey Clement. Yes, touchdown.
This is one of my favorite throws ever. There's an instance where you can see my feet tick a little bit. And what happened was the defender hesitated maybe a split second, and I was so in tune to the game that my body just went and just triggered the throw. And I just fired the throw, and obviously it was on point. Corey makes a great catch with 3 defenders around him. Got 2 feet down. Amazing touchdown in the Super Bowl. Another 6 points for us. 29-19. Tom's got the ball in our area. Danny Amendola, another good target for Tom throughout the years, making a play.
Play fake on 1st down. To the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Hogan.
This is why we were so good, though, is this happened. There's no pointing fingers. There's nothing. Defense comes back, gets things together. Offense, hey, we got you. We're going to go back out there and we're going to put some points on the board. But game's tightening up.
This field goal made by a rookie. In the Super Bowl, he would break
There's
that.
Jake Elliott. Just fantastic. Especially, you know, we miss an extra point. Nothing affects Jake. He does his thing, makes the field goal, extends our lead.
4th quarter, Danny Amendola.
32-26, Patriots have the ball, chance to take the lead.
At the 30-yard line, Amendola again.
I think this is where everyone, probably fan base, not us, but fan base is probably thinking like this is another Atlanta Super Bowl situation where, hey, the Patriots look like they're down, they're gonna come back and they're gonna win this thing.
Brady lost one for Gronkowski, reaching for it, touchdown.
I think the big thing in football is you have to have the right mindset going into the game. If you don't have the right mindset, you're gonna get beat in the end. What matters is in the second half. Specifically in the 4th quarter, you have to be ready to roll. Teams can take the lead in the first half. That's fine, and we saw that in the previous Super Bowl, but it's the second half that matters. You have to keep the momentum. We get the ball back, first time down in the game. This says a lot about who we are. 33-32, 2nd and 9. Remember scrambling right. Nelson Aguilar makes plays for us all year. The thing I love about Nelson is Nelson would do such a good job in blocking as a receiver. He wouldn't always get all the catches that, you know, we could give because you can only throw it to so many, but he would always go in there and do his job blocking for the run game, blocking for other receivers. And that's what it takes. It takes a guy like Nelson Aguilar to make big catches like that, but also be willing to block for his teammates and care for his teammates more than he does himself to be great. Our whole team was filled with that year. All right, we got a little 1st and 10.
4-man rush.
All right, yeah, this was a fun one. Man, this one got our coaches sweating. It wasn't the defense we were expecting right there or what we wanted for the play, but Nelson getting open across the middle, I felt the window, threw it, big play for us. And it just shows you, football is not a game about like, hey, you have a play and hopefully you get the best look. It's, hey, you have a play, and as a player, execute this play versus the look you see. The defense actually dictates what you do with the ball. You just have to be smart with what you do with the ball and be aggressive.
Nick Foles just continues to play like he's been doing this his entire life, battling against the likes of Tom Brady.
It's 3rd down and 7 from the 12.
Zach Ertz out wide, one-on-one.
Clement flares out to the right, caught over the middle and into the end zone. Zach Ertz for the touchdown.
This was fun. Taking the lead after everyone probably thinks that the Patriots are going to take this game. The Eagles gave it up. We wanted to send the running back in motion. We wanted 3 receivers to the right because we wanted to make it look like we were throwing a screen to the running back. We wanted the whole defense to push because we knew if we got Zach one-on-one, Zach's gonna beat anyone in and out of a break, and he's a sure-handed guy. He's gonna make a play. I'm not firing that ball in there. I'm giving Zach a catchable ball. He beats the guy so bad. Let me get Zach a catch. Let him do his thing. I think it's so much fun too when you watch these clips back. Like, watch us. Like, everyone's going to Zach. Everyone's going to celebrate. O-linemen are cheering. A big thing that we wanted that year too is like, hey, your teammate, your buddy does something amazing. Go celebrate with them. Like, we're happy for everyone. We're gonna be there for everyone. Hey, running back's on the ground, O-liner lifting him up. Quarterback's on the ground, O-liner lifting him up. It's a brotherhood. Those little things matter when in creating an identity of a team.
Whoa.
Brady gets hit, the ball is out, and Philadelphia has it. Derek Barnett comes away with it.
This is one of the greatest plays in Eagles history right here. This summarizes the Philadelphia Eagles. One of my favorite Philadelphia Eagles of all time, Brandon Graham, has a strip sack on Brady. This is huge. I mean, Tom gets the ball left with a little over 2 minutes, 38-33. We've seen this story too many times, but they forgot that our defense has been making plays all year. When this happened, I'm like jumping up and down cheering because like you're just not expecting like a strip sack in that situation. You're watching the ball downfield, and to get that and to get the ball back, New England has 1 timeout left, 2:09 left. It's 38-33. You're in great field position to like get a field goal, I think even right now, or you just need some yards. Like, you're in a great shape. So this is where you have to be smart with game time scenario, but Doug's like, we're gonna be aggressive, we're gonna go.
Now they can take the clock all the way down to a little over a minute and try to make it an 8-point game with a field goal attempt. 46-yard attempt.
As a rookie kicker, go up 8 on the New England Patriots, 1:10 left in the game. This is about as high pressure as it gets.
Lovato to snap it. Donnie Jones to hold it. It is good.
I probably had some butterflies in my stomach at this point, but to go up 8 right here, 1:05 left. But without New England was playing, you knew that it was still possible for them to march down the field, but our defense needed to come up big. This was a good little drive they put together. 41 seconds, 4th and 10, right here, boom, right across the middle. This is where I can't do anything about it. I'm just on the sidelines, I'm watching. And they're making good plays. I mean, still 20 seconds left. There's no timeouts, we have 1 timeout. They're trying to get in that closer range so they can throw a Hail Mary. 9 seconds to go, 41-33. I'm just sitting on the sidelines. I'm watching. Everyone is just waiting.
Brady under pressure, escapes the sack, launching one for the end zone.
The ball bounces up right there, and then it hits the ground.
And Gronk was there. And time runs out.
I just remember taking a pause and looking up to the clock when it said 0-0-0, and what my dad said, wait till the clock hits 0, and then you can see where you're at. And when it was 0-0-0, no time on the clock, 41-33, balls on the ground, that's when the emotions come in.
And for the Philadelphia Eagles, the long drought is over. Finally.
One of the most special moments in my life, and it's not because I am holding the Super Bowl trophy, but when I was going to leave the game of football after my year in St. Louis, I lost the heart of the game. The hardest part of that for me was I always dreamed about having children be a part of my game when I played, so I could like share it in training camp and be a part of it and be a dad while being a player. Then finding my way back to Philadelphia to be in this point and having our daughter Lily, who's 7 months old right here, is just such a special moment for me.
Let's bring in your MVP, Nick Foles. Just another game, right, Nick?
Yeah, just another game. Unbelievable. All glory to God. Obviously, Lily really likes this mic.
One of the coolest moments though was finding my dad and hugging him. And you know, he always pushed me since I was a little kid. And it was always, you know, get faster, run hills, run that. And it was fun to have that moment to say, hey, a 5'1" did just fine.
We are world champs and we worked our butt off, and everybody that doubted us, we world champs, baby.
That team is so special, and now many years later I get to reflect back, realize truly how special that team was. We always will have that brotherhood. The city will always have that championship, and I will always have been blessed to come to Philadelphia and to come back and visit and be a part of that history. I'm truly humbled and honored.
We've dreamed about this moment. There's plenty of kids watching this game right now dreaming about this moment. Someday we'll be here. And to be here with my daughter, my wife, my family, my teammates, this city, we're very blessed.
Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. Underdogs no more. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champions.
I want to thank all of y'all for watching Super Bowl 52 with me. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe. It helps a lot. But most importantly, fly Eagles fly.